Hey, what's up guys, TheJordude here, back again with another Shadowverse deck and gameplay video. We're still playing some Unlimited, and based on your comments on my previous video, a few of you guys wanted me to play a blood deck, and blood right now, basically in Unlimited, you just play the Darkfeast Bat variant. I don't even know if some people play Darkfeast Bat, but basically the bloods right now, they just deal a lot of 1 damage, self-inflicting damage on their turn, and then they can set up either huge Darkfeast Bats, or they can get early Flauros out. You can also get your Omen of Lust easily. So basically, it's a really aggressive deck because the self-pinging, a lot of the times you're doing damage to your opponent as well. You have a lot of aggressive cards like your Disciple of Lust, your Blood Wolf. And there has been some support to this archetype. So we have Prison of Pain. Basically, when the turn you play it, you're doing 2 pings to yourself. So that's really easy to set up Flauros. It also gives you some card draw. You also have Bear Pelt Warrior, which also can do either 1 or 2 damage pings to yourself. So again, easy setup for Flauros, but it also heals you too when it's with his last words. And if you evolve it, kind of like Flauros, you gain extra healing. Because this deck does so much self-pinging to yourself, the heal is actually kind of important, because sometimes your opponent could take advantage of your self-pinging and just kill you. So we also have Antelope Pelt Warrior. This guy, a lot of times he's just a 3-2, but he does 1 damage to your leader. If you ping yourself more than 7 times though, you can heal 3, which is also, again, quite valuable in a lot of cases. Creepy Madness, really cheap. 1 play point, draw a card, also pings yourself. So as you can see, there's a lot of ways where you can self-ping yourselves for a low amount of play points. So you can get Flauros out. You could. It doesn't even seem like a high roll anymore that if you get like a really early Flauros, like a turn 3 Flauros. And yeah, as 2 Darkfeast Bats in here, I think this is possible to go down to 1 because you do draw quite a bit of cards in your deck. So having 1 might not be too rare to find your Darkfeast Bats in the times when you need it. A lot of times you don't need Darkfeast Bats because the game ends before turn 8. But when you get to turn 8, Darkfeast Bat pretty much does like 20 damage, so that's kind of cool. I just have 2 in there at the moment for a little bit more consistency's sake, but it's definitely replaceable for other cards. There's so many options that you can play in Unlimited. But yeah, this is the Blood deck. If you guys enjoy it, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, comment down below what you guys think about my new overlay that I have set up. It's quite a bit different from what I had in my previous videos. Basically, in my previous videos, I just had the webcam and the game, but now it's a little bit more cleaner. The game itself is a bit smaller, but hopefully it's okay. You guys hopefully full screen the video when you watch. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the new overlay. I just made it myself on Photoshop, and I'm not the greatest at Photoshop, so it took some time. So yeah, that's it guys. Enjoy the games, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Havencraft is it's either like a Ward Haven or Elena's Haven, or both. It could also be some kind of like aggro Storm Haven. We're going first. Do I want to keep this Pelt Warrior? We can actually just maul our turn. Maul our hand to try to find a 1-drop. The Pelt Warrior is okay though. I don't know. We could have full mauled there, try to find something to do on turn 1. Because Haven can't do anything to a turn 1 play. We'll just play this Flower Bed then. The Pelt Warrior is just good on turn 2 because Haven has bulky followers. They have like 3 health followers, which the Pelt Warrior could deal with. I'm going to play the Pelt Warrior now because this does damage to itself every turn. And to my leader, so my next turn I could play Prison of Pain and get out of Flauros. And I'm probably just going face here. I have to go face because I need the self-ping. Alright, there's my Flauros. Turn 3 Flauros. Pretty hard for Haven to deal with this right now. Just an Elena player. Yeah, so the Flauros is connecting for 5. I think I could get another one. 1, 2. No, I don't have enough board space, eh? Yeah, I don't have enough board space, unfortunately. Maybe we set up the Bloodfed Flower Bed. Let's go with face. I could just play Pet Warrior and Disciple of Lust, which I think is just fine. Like we could get 4 pings, but we don't have enough board space, unfortunately, because of the 2 amulets. Next turn though, we could get another Flauros if we want, so it's fine. He might just be dead next turn, honestly. He's up to 10. We have 4 plus the evil 6. We need 4 damage. 7, 8, 9. We're off by 1 damage. Yeah. Off by 1 damage. Okay. There's a lot of different things we could have done that turn. Leaving him at 1 is, and leaving the maid up would set up lethal, but he has heal, so I don't know. Either way, he can't deal with this whole board. I think Runecraft, we should be favored. I think we're just aggressive enough. Okay. We'll keep the blood-fed flower bed. Nah. Hopefully we draw something to do on turn 2. If we draw a 0-cost card, we could get a Flauros out on 3. Yeah. Okay, so we could get a Flauros out on 3 if we want. Turn 2 pass though, it's kind of rough. Especially because turn 2 here, we should have something out that could get some chip damage in. Now he's going to be able to play a unit, but he doesn't have anything. So that would give me 1 ping, 2 ping, 3 pings. I'll play the Parish over the Gift of Blightkin here. I don't want to give him a follower right now. Alright, so there's my Flauros. Turn 3, he hasn't played anything that could set up killing the Flauros. He might have a win. Okay, no, he doesn't have an answer here, which is nice. Could we get another Flauros? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can. We can get another Flauros at the turn. Oh, this is giving me health. We're already at 7? Wow. Okay, that was a big mistake. I should have just played the Ambling Wraith then. I would have gotten another Flauros out. That was really bad. I could have had a second Flauros out this turn. We can't get another Flauros this turn. I think we're just pushing face anyways here. We're actually just 1 damage off lethal with this hand. We can't get Flauros out because the Blood King fills up this spot. That's fine. He's down to 3. He's just dead next turn with the Bear Pelt Warrior. Yeah, if we had Flauros out last turn, if we didn't mess up, I think we would just win this turn because we'd have enough damage. We'd have 2 extra damage, which would be 1 overkill. So we could have had the turn 5 lethal there if I didn't int. It's fine though, like, Rune doesn't have any heals, so should be no out. I don't even need to play his Bear Pelt Warrior. This Disciple of Lust has to die, so the 2 Blood Kings kill him. Oh, he did boost his hand quite a bit, so maybe he could clear this board. Doesn't really matter though. Oh, okay, yeah. He could do a pretty good job on this board state. I would... yeah, that's fair.